Hello, my name's Andrew. I'm Assistant Minister at Broadwater Church. Now, home groups are really important for us as a way of communicating with one another and supporting one another. And obviously, at this time of social distancing, we can't gather together face to face. But what we can do is use technology to still meet together, study the Bible, encourage one another, pray for one another. And one great way to do that is using Skype. And you can also use Skype for other things. We're going to be using it for Alpha. I've set up a virtual prayer space on Skype. So this is just a video to show you how you can set up a group on Skype and then use it to have video calls and to share community with one another, particularly for home groups, but also you can apply this to other things as well. Now you might have noticed that in the video there's two of me. There's one looking over here at this camera. This is me pretending to be a home group leader. This is home group leader Andrew. Whereas over here, this other camera, this is the second computer that I've got to set up, where I'm going to be pretending to be a home group member. And I'm going to be switching the screen share between the two things. So when I'm showing you what a home group leader would see, I'll be looking over here. And when I'm showing you what home group member would see, I'll be looking over here. So that's hopefully not too confusing for you. So as a home group leader, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a group within Skype for this meeting. Now, I've already got Skype installed. I've already got a Skype account. And you'll need to do that as a home group leader and as home group members. You'll need to have a Skype account and you'll need to have the app installed, either on your computer or on a mobile device. I'm not going to cover that in this video, but if you need help with that, there is help available with getting set up with actually installing Skype, setting up an account. Once you've got Skype installed, you've got the application running, you're logged into it, you'll see something that looks a little bit like this. So as a home group leader, I'm now going to come up here and I'm going to click on New Chat. That gives me a few options. And the option I want is a new group chat. So I've created a new group chat. Now, you might have noticed I already have a test home group chat set up as I was experimenting with this. So we'll call this test home group 2. And then we're going to add a picture. Let's see what picture we might add. There's a lovely picture here of, I think, Carl in some flippers. So we'll add that on. That's going to represent our home group, picture that I just happen to have on my computer, Carl Cooper. Once I've added my picture, I've given my home group a name. I'll click on the arrow down here to go next. You can ignore this. You might have some contacts in Skype and they will appear here. Don't worry about that. Just click on done. And that is now creating the group. So you can see we've got this test home group 2 down here. But there's no one in my home group. I'm really lonely. I need some people in my home group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite some more people. So I'll click down here and then click invite more people. Again, ignore the list of people down below. We're just going to click on share link to join group. You'll see we can edit the picture here if we want to. I'm just going to leave this one for now. I think you can also, no, you can't edit the name here. You can edit the picture. And then what you want to do though is click on this switch here to turn on sharing via link and then copy that to your clipboard. So that's now stored in your computer. And then if you're in an email or something like that, I'm just going to come out of this. If you're in an email, I'm just going to paste it into the chat, which is fairly useless because you need to be in the chat to get the link to the chat. But in real life, what you do is you put that into an email or maybe a message that you're sending out to your home group via Church Suite or however you communicate, maybe a WhatsApp message. Paste that link in and send that out to your group. So everyone in your group has got that link via email. Now, I'm not going to do that on this video, but hopefully you know how to use email. And I'm going to jump back to, here's one I made earlier that I've actually already invited somebody to. And we're going to have a go at joining this, show you what the process is from a home group member perspective. So I'm going to stop sharing over here and we'll move over here to this screen and I'm going to share my screen. And I'm actually going to share a web browser. So this is a computer that doesn't have the Skype application installed, but I'm just going to do it within Google Chrome, my web browser. I'm going to actually connects to this group. So I've got an email from my home group leader. Maybe it's got a lovely message in telling me, encouraging me to join the group. And I'm then going to click on that link, this Skype group. It's going to ask me to log in. So I'm going to log in as my home group member. Give it a minute to connect. And you can see it's brought me into the group. I've now joined the group. So I can type a message over here, and that's going to appear over here. And I can, I'm not sharing over here, but I can type a message over here, and it now appears on this screen over here. So you can see we're having a conversation, and that group is now available for you to use all the time throughout the week to share prayer requests or communicate in any way that you want to. But what's really important is actually, outside of this time, when you have your regular home group meeting, maybe you meet once a week, maybe you meet once every 2 weeks, maybe you want to consider meeting more regularly during this time. But whenever you have your home group meeting, you're going to come in here, and the very first person to join the call, if I'm the first one to get here, maybe I'm a little bit early, and I'm the first one to arrive in the group to start the video call, I'm going to see something that looks like what we've got on the screen here. And so I'm going to click on this video button. And then that's now popped up. It's telling me I'm in the Skype call. I'm just going to mute myself on the Skype call so it doesn't confuse things with the video. And now my other me can then join the call. So if I click join the call over here, it gives me some options. And then I've joined the call. So other me is now in the call. It looks like my video camera's not quite working over there, probably because I'm also running the, I'm recording the video at the same time. But you can see we're in the call. We can now sort of communicate and chat to one another. So I'm gonna leave the call now, and I'm gonna show you what happens if there's already someone in the call. So if there's already someone in the call, you won't see the option to start the call with a little video camera icon. You're going to see a join call option instead. And you'll also see it pops up right to the top of your Skype interface, pops up that you've got an option to join the call. So I'm going to click on join call here, and it gives me the option to turn off my video, turn off my audio. I'll do that because I'm talking to myself and I'll just confuse myself. So I'll click on join, and now I'm in the call. I'm in the call with the other me. So there's two me's in the call again. So that is it. It's really quite simple, hopefully, to join these Skype video calls. If you have any questions, do feel free to reach out. I'm not sure where to look now. If you have any questions, do feel free to reach out. I'll try and be as helpful as I can be to support you in setting up these Skype groups for your home groups, and also if people need help joining them. If you are technical and you're able to help other people, do kind of try and help other people first before coming to me. But if you need to come to me, do come to me, and I will help as much as I can. Thanks for watching. I hope that's been helpful.